Lamini, Yamal, Tukulu, Elema. Today I'm very happy and excited to share something with you, very special to me. I'm a Spanish guy. Yes, I just received the approval for my Spanish citizenship. I don't know, it made me stop and think about everything that has happened over the last 20 years. You know why? Because 20 years ago, I was actually in Spain illegally. Yes, I was living illegally in Spain 20 years ago. I'm gonna speak a little bit more about some details in the end of the video about this. But if someone had told me to that young version of myself one day that I would become a Spanish citizen, I would have laughed. But life is funny sometimes. Back then, I had no idea what the future would look like. I didn't know I was going to build a family, that I would have children, and I didn't know Marbella would become my home. I'm so very happy and grateful for that. And today, I just wanted to share this with you because it made me feel so happy. And because I know many of you that is watching the videos are also thinking about living in Spain and maybe one day applying for Spanish citizenship. I did it myself. I did all the process myself for my citizenship. You can do by yourself or you can hire a lawyer. Maybe they will charge you from 1,000 to 2,000 euros, but you can do yourself. And that's another very good and interesting thing. When you arrive in Spain, you can start your new journey. But when you have some support, when you have contacts, it's much easier, much better. Well, actually, this day finally came. And you know what's interesting? I thought when this day finally came, I would be very excited because of my passport. But that's actually not what I felt. What I felt was peace, for the first time. I don't really feel like a foreign anymore. Do you know what I mean? I feel like I really belong here. I'm a Spanish guy. Come on, guys. How cool is that? Well, Spain isn't only the place where I live anymore. It's my home. This is very, very deep, very important. My kids are growing up here. My friends are here. My business is here. My life is here in Costa del Sol. And then I realized this isn't really about paperwork. It's about belonging somewhere. Transition naturally. How cool is this? Being able to walk to this promenade in a simple place, rough flooring, the sea, the nature. It gives me goosebumps, I'm very, very grateful for all the process together with my family. And now, if you are curious, honestly, I actually found the process much easier than I expected, actually. Of course, you need to be very organized, you need to be patient, and every document has to be prepared properly. But it wasn't nearly as complicated as I was imagining. So for Brazilians, for example, we don't actually have to wait 10 years like many other nationalities. After 2 years of legal residence, you can already apply for being a citizen. And that's something many people don't actually know. In fact, I waited actually much longer than the necessary. I should have done it earlier. Well, then you take the exams, prepare the documents, upload everything, pay the fees. I think it's about 300 euros of fees for the paper and the tests, and you wait. And that's probably the hardest part, but it takes around 2 years. Now I can be very relaxed and confident to say that I'm a Spanish guy. I'm not just the crazy guy from Brazil anymore. Now I'm the crazy guy from Marbella. So what actually changes now? Well, technically not a lot. I can vote now, this is very important. I don't need to renew my residence anymore, like every 5 years or every 10 years. So I have one of the strongest passports in the world. That's very important. That's very powerful. I can live and work anywhere in the European Union. There are many practical, actually, benefits. But honestly, none of those are the biggest one, actually. The biggest benefit is waking up every day, every morning, and feeling that this is my country as well. Now I'm a Brazilian guy and I'm Spanish guy. Woo! How cool is that? Come on! Where are you watching this video from? Have you been to this place? Have you been to this paradise of Marbella, Puente Romano? If not, when you come here, let's have a coffee, let's have a chat, let's go to a chiringuito in front of the beach and explore different opportunities. Maybe if you want to start a new chapter in your life, we can work together on the process. I can guide you, as I'm guiding many other families that decide to move to Marbella, that decide to invest in real estate here. It's always a pleasure for us to connect with people and help them, even inspire some people. We have been inspiring different people throughout our journey here in Marbella, showing our life, our simple life here in Costa del Sol. It was quite hard for us at the beginning, you know that if you watch my videos. But when you have consistency, when you have faith, everything happens with time. Patient and focus. This is actually a very cool place. We are in front of Marbella Club Resort. That was the main and first hotel in Marbella. Can you believe it? You are in front of Marbella Club, the famous and first hotel in Marbella, and they created this bridge for the people to be able to have the full picture of this coastline here, especially around Puente Romano, these very exclusive resorts. I know many people are looking to move to Marbella, to Spain, dreaming about this lifestyle here. It's not easy. You need to be prepared, you need to plan everything. Like when I moved to Barcelona 20 years ago, I lived there illegally because I was 25 years old, not measuring any consequences, and I decided to move there as a tourist. I started to work. I was working legally, and after 3 months, I became illegally. At the moment, it didn't happen anything to me, but when I left back to Brazil, I realized I did something wrong. But this is something I see many people do. They come here, they don't plan, they don't have a structure, especially in finance. So they come here without any preparation. That's what we are doing here. We are guiding people. I mentioned before, I did the process myself. Of course, I can hire someone. We have a legal team to help you in anything you may need, like the visas. And that's why we also do a video call normally with our clients to understand better what they are looking for, what are their needs. After a video call, after a conversation, we can guide them. We can do a consultancy, normally free at the beginnings. When they come here, they are structured, they are prepared. And speaking about clients, because we have international clients moving here, trying to buy properties, sometimes it may be difficult. Imagine if you are not prepared, if you don't have a plan, if you are not organized, how can it happen? It doesn't happen. There are some people also trying to buy properties by the internet, online. It doesn't happen like this. Have to come here personally so you are able to decide which property is the best for you, which area is the best for you. And that's what we did 6 years ago, me, my wife, my family, and I'm so grateful, so happy to live a simple life. You don't need to be rich to be happy, especially here in Marbella. Look at this. Have different kind of sports. And by the way, the beach is for free. You don't need to pay for enjoying this beautiful place here. How cool is that? Nowadays, more and more, I feel that simple moments with my family. Now I know my kids. Now they know who is Lamine Yamal. And by the way, we like to play together at home and we sing a music like Lamine Yamal, Tukulu Elemal. Just kidding, of course. We play, we laugh about ourselves. Share at least where you're watching this video from. Thank you so much for watching the videos, for connecting with us. I hope I could inspire you in any way or bring you information about the experience we are having here. And now I'm the crazy guy from Spain. See you in the next video.